Hi, my beautiful friends. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today, we're finally reviewing the One Size BBB Cream by Patrick Starr. So if you guys want to see how that all went, please continue watching. And if you are new to my channel, the biggest welcome to you. And thanks so much for stopping by. And I hope by the end of this video, you'll consider hitting that subscribe and notification bell and joining our amazing family here. Okay, you guys, let's just get started. Today's the day that we're going to test out the BBB cream by One Size. I'm so excited, and I realize that I have been, doing a lot of reviews on complexion products or foundations. But again, like I said in the previous video, there were so many launches, and if I was confused on what to purchase, then I know you had to be as well. So if you were deciding on one of these products, that's why I'm doing this, is hopefully I could help in some way to help you determine what purchase to make. Okay, you guys, well, today is not just going to be the BBB cream. I actually, of course, on the website, I did see he had a palette on sale. And I was super excited about it, you guys. So I got that. So I'm also going to be doing an eye look as well. And someone had mentioned that they, appreciate that I just don't review the foundation, that I actually do a full face. So hopefully, everybody agrees with it. I think I did a poll not too long back asking that, and the majority also agreed with that. So I'm going to do an eye look today using this palette here, and it's the One Size Patrick Starr Visionary Eyeshadow Palette. And I already took a sneak peek at this, you guys, and it is something that I really, really think I'm going to reach for all the time if the formula is right. But here is the packaging here. How cute is this? And I seriously thought, you guys, I got a dud or something that was cut, wrong, because look at, the edge here. And I seriously, it took me a few minutes for me to realize that's how it's supposed to be. So yeah, and I think it is, just so you can open it, really easy. There's like a little magnet there. There's a large mirror, and the plastic, doesn't peel off, so we don't get that satisfaction. But the mirror is very, very large. And here, I just want to bring this close to you guys so you can see the shades here, number one. And number two, look at the detail in some of these colors here. It has Patrick Starr with his little headdress scene on, and it is just adorable. But again, these shades are screaming at me. This is the one I am really dying to try. That's why I wore my green sweater. I've already primed my eyes with my Honest, my favorite that I get on Amazon. That is the eye primer I love. And let's throw this hairdo back. And you guys, I got to get used to this new haircut. I had something in my eye, you guys. So yeah, I just got to get used to this haircut. It's shorter, so all the curls are much tighter. So yeah, but we'll get used to it, you guys, and it will grow. But I am going to go in really quick with my LA Girl lip oil. I have been really loving this. It is so soothing on the lips. Oh, it just makes my lips so soft. I just love it. And there is a little coconut scent in there. Okay, you guys, let's dive into this palette. I think I am going to use tape on my the sides of my eye, and because I think I have an idea of what I want to do here. So I'm just going to put my little, I'm just using, you know what, you guys, let me put it on the back of my hand first so I don't peel up my skin when removing this. So I'm just going to put this on my outer corner. I love using tape, you guys, but it is, you never know if you're not going to line it up exactly the same. Okay, so I think I'm going to start with this transition shade here, and that is called Mango. Ooh, so there is some kickback, just so you know, but that doesn't bother me, you guys. That doesn't mean anything. Is there like some kind of film on here? Hold on, you guys. I'm trying to look in this mirror, and there is. Okay, it was a little cloudy, so I'm like, okay, here we go, you guys. Hey, all right, so we do get a little bit of that satisfaction. So again, I am going in with Mango. Ooh, that is really pretty. I did not expect that. It did not look like that in the pan. It looked much lighter. So, oh, I love this shade. Guys, while we're at it, let's just swatch a few now that that's happening, because that is a lot different than I thought this would be. These are super, super buttery. I will say that. Look at that. Ooh, these are really, really nice. No, that's mango. This is booked, and this is a soft serve. Ooh, I like these. So I'm just actually just going to kind of keep those on my hands just so I can use as reference. Okay, you guys, I have really got to learn to swatch these because, again, I did not expect this shade to look like this, but I really love it. So now I'm going to just feather this out just a little bit. And this is blending like a dream. Yeah, when I wear the tape, I do like to bring that up quite a bit, but yeah, but that's just how I roll. Okay, so now I want to go into, let's try this booked here. I'm going to use a little smaller brush here, and I'm going to pack that on both sides, tap it off, and I'm just going to basically tap it first. Ooh, that is pretty. I'm just going to feather this up just a little bit. Okay, so I'm just basically staying in the crease there. Hopefully this isn't a too deep of a shade and I will be able to go over this with that green. So I am really going to blend this out. Guys, these are amazing. Look how easy that was. Ooh, I really love these. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with this little different kind of brush here. Look how bizarre that is. I'm using the Rose and Ben brush set, and if you guys didn't see my last video, I talked about that. But now I'm going to go into this shade here, and this is called Matcha. And yeah, so I love this green shade. Sorry, little Patrick. I'm going over his cute little face. Okay, so I am going to go on a diagonal here. And I'm just going right along the side here of this tape. Ooh, this is pretty. And I'm just going to start feathering upward. This is super, super pretty. I'm just going to go right beneath that shade booked. I'm basically just staying in my crease, but then I am just kind of tapping it up just to blend all that together. I'm going to clean off my brush here, and I'm just again just going to sweep upward. This brush makes it so much easier to do this kind of motion. Again, it's just like a very feathery brush. Ooh, look at that, you guys. These just, I can't explain it. They just blend together so beautifully. Like nothing is getting muddy. They fade out just, oh, just so nice. This is a super nice palette. This is gorgeous. Okay, you guys, and another shade that was calling my name is this one right here, and it's a green. It says Olive. So let's swatch that one. This walnut, what's it called? Walnut strut, and this one is title holder. So I'm going to swatch these three right here just to see what these look like. Let me pull up my shirt here, and let's take a look. Oh, those are gorgeous. Oops, I had way too much on my finger there. But yep, I'm still going with this one, you guys. I'm still going with the Olive. Let me swatch one more color, you guys, or two more. I know you guys are really looking at these two, so let me swatch these for you. And that is called this was like a lavender, and it has like a shimmer in it, and it's called Real Gray. And the other one is Blue Man. Don't ask me, you guys. I am the worst at pronouncing things, so I'm not even going to attempt it. And let's see what these look. Oh, oh my word, you guys, look at these. These are amazing. Okay, so I'm going to take it off so I don't get it all over my shirt. We're going to have some fun with this palette, you guys, because I will definitely be bringing this back out. And let's go into this Olive. And I'm just going to put a little bit on my ring finger. Let's try it this way first. Ooh, we look at this. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so pretty. Look at that. Ooh, I love it. So I'm going to go back just with a little bit of that olive it and, oh no, I'm sorry, the matcha. And I'm going to just kind of sweep that into the olive it. Oh, I am loving this, you guys. But I think in the inner corner, I do want to try a little bit of this title holder here. And just put a touch. Oh, I am loving this eye look so much. So let me hurry up and do the other eye and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm absolutely loving this palette, you guys. The formula is unbelievable. It is just amazing. Okay, so I do want to try this Turban Legend here. Again, this has a little picture star on it and it is black. So I am just going to use like a pointy brush here and use this as my liner and just see how that works. So I'm going to press this really good against my skin because I am going to use this as a guide. And we are going to test this out. I bet if I wet my brush, it would be even more deep. So let's try that. I'm actually going to spray a little bit on the back of my hand here. I'm going to go into that brush, just wet it just ever so slightly. Yeah, just wetting that down did make it a little deeper using that black shade. What do you guys think? Ooh, I am really enjoying this palette. Mm, love it. Okay, so let's take off the tape and see how everything looks here. Okay, so I did not tape that very well, but everywhere else looks really good. So all I have to do is clean up just a little bit here. So I am just going to tap everything along the edges just so it doesn't look so harsh. Okay, as you can tell, I absolutely love this palette. Super, super nice. Okay, let's try out this BBB cream, you guys. So I got mine in light 3, and it's a neutral undertones. Beauty Blur Balm. Okay, let's read up a little bit about this. I do know that there's 18 shades on his website, and it's $33. So it says prep applies as a whipped cream to hydrate and soothe skin. It has avocado and mango butters in it. Blur transforms to a meringue texture to blur skin and control oil with a white rose stem cells. Dries down to a velvety marshmallow finish with a seamless tinted coverage with skin-like treated pigments. Texture be gone, it says. So I'm super excited to try this. I was watching his video on it, and he did say that, you know, for lighter coverage, to use a brush, and I think he used his fingers to build up. So either way. Now, also, there was a primer that I could have purchased with it, but I have been hearing, even he did say, if you have dry skin, just to use a moisturizer. So that's what I'm doing. I did not get the primer because that is if you have a lot of oil. So this is the packaging here. Now it says 1 fluid ounce, you guys, and I was talking with somebody else about this, and it just doesn't seem like it's all the way full. It seems like there's a lot of air in here, so I don't know about all that. That's the only thing that I'm just not too excited about because I don't know if there's really 1 fluid ounce in here. So let me open this. It has really cool chrome applicator here, but I do know you need to open this and take off the little seal here. So I am just going to mix mine around a little bit. And of course, I am going to go in with my blur stick. Blur stick. I cannot talk today, you guys. And I am still going to use my little blotting paper that I've been doing just to take away any oils or skincare that is just sitting on the surface. Again, that would be in with my products had I not done that. Okay, so now I am going to go in with my master blur stick. From now on, I think I'm just going to use this when testing out new products because I do know how this product works. There will be no discrepancy if it plays well with any foundations. If it doesn't play well with the foundation, then the foundation will not work for me. Okay, so I just pushed that really good into the skin. And you guys, I've been loving this. This is that LA Girl, just a hydrating mist. It's not a setting spray or nothing. It's just to hydrate my skin. And it does smell like pineapple. So if you don't like a pineapple or any kind of scent in your products, that will not be good. But I just love how hydrated it, makes my skin feel. Okay, so that's completely dried down. And okay, so let's go in and see what this looks like. I think I'm gonna apply one side with a brush and maybe the other side with my fingers, because that's what he suggested. So I'm just gonna put about that much in the back of my hand, and that is the consistency. And the shade looks pretty good. So I'm just going to put on my little dots. Ooh, seems very, very thick. Okay, let's go in and see how this works, you guys. But once you start blending, I can see what he is saying. It's like that little whipped feeling. Okay, so I think this is blending out pretty easy. Okay, and that really covered up, I think, all my redness really good. Okay, you guys, let's get my 5 times mirror and see what it looks like. I could tell that there's makeup on. I think the shade is pretty good, and it's almost like a powdery finish is the only thing I can explain. Um, Around my nose, it looks pretty good. For some reason, I can see my pores right there. But I'm just going to let this dry down a little bit and let me come a little closer for you guys. But look at this coverage. Holy smokes. Yeah, right through here. Same with that other foundation. It's sitting a little weird, but maybe it just needs to sit for a few minutes, and maybe I need to press my fingers like he did use his hand. Just going to put a little bit in my hands, warm it up like he did, and I'm going to go in and just start moving it around. Now, I definitely feel like you get way more coverage with the brush, but you could probably build this up. But, I feel like you would have to use a lot of product to build that up with your hands. But I'm going to keep trying. But it's very marshmallow feeling. That is a great analogy for this product. I'm wasting a lot of product going in with my hand. But it's definitely buildable with your hand. I will say that when I look in the mirror, it's kind of going, I can see my pores is the only thing I can explain to you. I can see all of my pores, but sometimes it does go away. We will take a look. I'm just going to keep going on. Not liking how it's sitting on my nose. Let me try something else here. Let me try just pushing everything in with my sponge and see if that does help. Okay, let me come close, you guys, and hopefully you can see, especially through here what I'm talking about. Yeah, I could just see every single one of my pores. But let's just see how it sits, you guys. Sometimes, foundations or BB creams like this just need some time to fully absorb into the skin or melt into the skin. So let's just hold off on really looking close, but from a distance. But I like how it feels. It just feels very, like he said, velvety. Yeah, so I do enjoy that part. Okay, you guys, so let's go in and start adding some color to this face. And I'm going to actually use that Rare Beauty again. I absolutely love that as my bronzer. But you guys, I don't know what's going on with me lately. Let's go into the concealer. I'm going to use my Lancome. I haven't used this forever. So let's try that and see how I've been liking, or how I like this. Yeah, as you can see, I just feel like I can see every wrinkle. Ooh, I don't know, you guys. So we will just keep moving on. And I honestly think that my concealer is too dark now. Then for bronzer, I think I'm going to use my Rare Beauty again. I love this, and I got mine in the shade Happy Soul. So let's go in with this. I really love this. You know what I think I'm going to do though? I think I'm going to, instead of just going in with the stick, I think I'm going to put it on a brush, and let's try it this way too. Let's see how that works out. I put way too much on the brush. Maybe going in with a stick is the better idea. I absolutely love this bronzer from Rare Beauty. Perfect shade, and it just blends so easily. I just love it. Look how perfect that is. Just a perfect little shade. Okay, and for blush, I think I'm also going to use by Rare Beauty. And this is in the shade, the kids got me this, and this is in the shade Hope. So I am going to just start with one dot because I do know that this is pretty potent. This is such a pretty color. I love her cream blushes. They are so beautiful. They dry down to a powdery finish and they last a long time on the cheeks. So I love them. Look how pretty that shade is. I think I am just going to powder on my T-zone. I'm going to use my Kosas here. I did really like that powder the other day. Kind of see how everything looks with that powder. Whew, yeah, that looks a little powdery, and it did not look that way with the Kosas. So, um, this may just be a foundation that's going to need a setting spray for sure. So again, I'm just going to keep moving on and let's see how things go here. So let's go back into this palette here. And I think I'm going to start with actually the shade Booked here. That all along the lower lash line. Guys, these are so pigmented. I mean, I just tapped my brush. Then I'm going to go into a Matcha here, the beautiful green, and just put that on the outer corner. I'm going to go into Olive It, and I'm just going to use like a little angled brush here. And just go a little bit towards my inner corner. Okay, and for my lips, I think I'm going to use my Essence, my favorite. This is Because Duh. And then for lipstick, I think I'm going to use this one here through Milani. And this is in the shade Pleasure. It is so pretty. Love this combination. It's one of my favorite go-tos. Okay, guys, let's take a look at how everything is looking now. And yeah, I can still see my pores where I don't have my blush. It's just kind of sitting on top of my skin. I'm seeing a huge, I'm going to try to get closer. That line here, it's really going deep in there. I honestly didn't even know I had a wrinkle there. Um, Guys, this isn't looking really good on my skin. Some people, I think they absolutely love it, but for my skin, it is not looking the best. I did try, or I did purchase the Reserve the Serve, and this is a luminous setting spray by him as well. So maybe this will change things. So let's definitely give that a try. I love the packaging though. It's super pretty. Let's see what happens. I better check the mess first. Ah, it's pretty good. I'm definitely not going to be shy. There's a slight floral scent to that. It does go away rather quickly, and I am going to put a little bit on my sponge and tap that down. And I'm just going to go around and set my concealer. Okay, so let's take a look now that I have the setting spray and see if that did help. It helped and then it didn't help, you guys. Right through here. Yeah. Honestly, you guys, I'm just being honest. On my skin, I don't like it. I could just see all of my pores. really bad. Like it's really going in here. I wish you could really see. I hope you can. I'm gonna try to take some pictures out of natural lighting just to really get close so you can see what I'm talking about. Um, so as of right now, if I was to say anything, I would actually be taking, I might be taking this back. Um, I don't feel like I should work this hard to make a product work on my skin. I mean, other people, this might look beautiful. I think maybe somebody with oily skin, it might look better. But for my dry, textured, which I find amazing because it was supposed to be for textured, it's supposed to blur. I'm not getting that effect at all. Um, and I'm hoping you guys can see what I'm talking about, especially through here. Like you can really see texture when I move my face. So yeah, you guys, let me just put on my mascara. I'm just going to use my Sky High here by Maybelline. And let me put that on. I'll come back and we're going to really take a look then. So maybe even a couple minutes might help. I don't know. But I'm going to do that and I'll be right back. Okay, so all the makeup's applied. And unfortunately, yeah, it just does not look any better. Especially just all through here. I'm seeing things that I normally never see. Yeah, it's just unfortunate, and if it works for you, then that is amazing, you guys. Not everybody has the same skin. I told you guys all in the past, I have super large pores. So, my skin is very finicky on what I can put on it. That's why I tend to use a lot of dewy products. Yeah, but this just does not look good on my skin. So I'm going to come a little closer so you guys can hopefully see what I'm seeing. Yeah, there's areas where it's okay. Like through the cheeks where I put, all of the Rare Beauty products and all that, but everywhere else it just does not look good. It does not look good on my nose at all, especially through here. Yeah. I'm not gonna get all crazy about it, you guys, but as of right now, yeah. And I will say I'm still gonna do a wear test because you never know. I could come back in about 8 hours and be in love with this. Now, unfortunately, I'm getting a late start today. It's 3:09, so I'll keep this on as long as possible, hopefully 10, 11 o'clock, and I'll come down and we'll look at it then. But I do know one thing I'm keeping for sure, and that is this palette because this is absolutely stunning. I love this palette. And if I don't say, if I don't keep this, there's really no sense of me keeping this. So these are on the fence if I'm going to be keeping them or not. Okay, you guys, so I will go off again. I'm going to take some pictures out in natural lighting, and I will come back at the end of the night. I'm not going to do a midway check-in unless things are going drastically, taking a turn. All right, you guys, I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, you guys, it is now 11:29, so 11:30 at night. I don't think I've ever been more stumped in my life about a product. I just looked in the mirror. I'm just actually just a little, I'm stumped because it looks really good. Again, you guys know the routine. I don't do any, touch ups, anything like that. So this is what it is. But my nose hardly has any shine. There's still product on there. It does look a little cakey around here, but lately it seems like to be the problem with most foundations, and I do still see it in my pores. Around my mouth looks better than it did earlier. There's zero settling anywhere. What I think I'm more stumped about is that I really have zero oils coming through. So I think honestly, I'm going to hold off on taking this back. I seriously thought you guys this was going back. I had told my husband and my mother I was, well, if I'm taking that one back, and I'll tell you why I don't think I'm going to, because I think for the summer, this is going to come in really, really good handy here. I think for the summer, I become very, very oily through the T-zone. So I think that's really going to help. So I'm actually going to keep this, you guys. although, like at first application and probably for about a couple hours after that, I would say that really nothing had changed. But, now looking, I think it looks not bad. And, again, I just can't, believe it. Yeah, it looks completely different than what it did earlier. Again, yeah, like I said, I do still see that it's gone in my pores, but it has smoothed down. I still look very textured through here. But again, I think this is going to be a really good foundation for the summer. So I'm going to come close so you can take a really good look at what I'm looking at right now. So it stayed on pretty good here. Actually, the only thing that's really rubbed off is the blush, and I fell asleep, you guys. So, God knows what happened then. But as you can see, I just look very textured. So I think it's very drying on my skin for right now, the season right now. And you can still see, right through here is where I really see a lot of texture. Around the mouth, though, you can see that it really kind of cleared up there. Around the lip is a lot better, but look at my nose. I mean, there's still, like I said, product on there. Right in here is where I feel like it's a little cakey. But other than that, it's not horrible. So again, I think I'm going to keep it, you guys. I think this is going to be one for the summer. And I do have summer foundations and winter foundations. This is definitely not a winter foundation when you're at your driest, of the season. So, you guys, I don't think I've ever felt this way towards a product in my life. And I don't know if this really played a part, but obviously, I think it did because my makeup stayed on really well. So I'm going to try this with other products as of, for right now because I do like this. I liked the spray on it. I like that it did do something for this foundation. Even when I first put it on I could tell that there was a glow when I was editing this. So, yeah, you guys, I'm a little stumped on this one, and I'm definitely keeping this, and I think I'm really gonna bring this out in the summertime, and we're gonna see how it works. I hope that I will like it then, and I won't have regrets of taking this back. But yeah, you guys, we win some, lose some, and for right now, I am going to keep this foundation. And I also want to point out how beautiful this eyeshadow still looks. And again, you guys, I fell asleep. So, yeah, I mean, that held up really well too. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, if you'd please hit that like button, it means so much to me. I love you so much. And until next time.